Davis rules.
Kip Davis has written no.
Kip, talk Bible to me.
Talk Bible to
Excellent.
me.
Kip, talk Bible to me.
I love it. That's a clip for the ages. Kip, you're on mute. You know how to do this.
Hey, Dudley.
Looks like it's me and you, Tap. We'll
I guess so. You're still muted. You're still muted.
Yeah. Was I muted like the entire time?
Yeah. No, you've been you until you said there you go, you were not live on this live stream.
Unbelievable.
What?
3 doozies.
So when I played this.
Kip, talk Bible to me.
That showed up, but that's not you.
Yeah. And but I said
Maya.
things. You couldn't hear me saying things.
We couldn't hear you saying anything. No.
Well, God damn it! I don't know what.
Anyway,
you were deeply hilarious insights into talking Bible to us were lost.
So yeah. Well, I mean that's. Goddamn, I don't know. Hey, it's welcome to my show, everyone. I'm a professional. It's time for another zany installment of Budget Scripture Saturday.
I love your shirt.
Zany. So, what?
I love your shirt.
Oh yeah, look at
I
that.
love both of your shirts. You both
awesome.
got great shirts. I have the worst shirt here because mine is.
I was going to ask you if you got a new shirt, Tap.
No, this is the Last Jedi shirt.
Oh, it's still that's super cool. I think look at us. We're like the cool shirt guys tonight.
Take that, Dan.
That's right, Dan. So it's fitting. It's fitting because tonight's stream is named in honor of my very good friend, Dr. Dan McClellan, who joined me on Thursday night to read Hebrew, and which was just super fun. So, but there's some people here that I need to say hi to. Arrow Dodger is here. Weirdo Rock Hyrex Evan is here. Miranda Rensberger is here. I was never here. Is here. No way. What was that? Was there something I should read?
No, I just think they said that they weren't there. So why would you say that? They did?
Oh, they are actually. It's like a weird thing to lie about. Honestly, I don't get it. So
I'm not here.
Yahweh is here, and so is Jesse Riverbank. Guard is one of my new Hebrew students. So welcome, Guard, new Hebrew student. Excuse me. Bitcores is here. Cuneiform Guy is here. Amberlyn, the Mother of Dragons, is here. Holly is here. Let's see, who else am I missing? Did I get Noise Ending? Noise Ending is one of my he's been taking Hebrew from me for a little while now. Budding Hebraist, Noise Ending, Plated Lizard is here. Tommy from The Humanity is here. Good to see you, Tommy. The Grumpy Librarian is here. Oh, look, guys. Bree is here. And she's, God damn it. This better be gay. Man. Oh, that's a lot to live up to.
I can be gay.
And then how much?
Yeah. I shall leave that to my co-hosts. Good to see you, Marin and Hypatia, and Gupdu3 is here. Clyde.
All our regulars. It's great.
These are all the. This is the crowd. This is the group. We love you guys. Thank you for showing up as you always do. Oh look. Oh, Maya is here. Don't trust the weasels. No, we never trust the weasels. They're except to do
your own advice sound advice.
To not trust the weasels.
She's the one
As
giving
much-
the advice, and then she's saying it's sound advice. You can't double dip like that, right? Like,
I don't know. Maybe she didn't. Maybe it's not even. Maybe she got it from someone else before. Have you ever thought of that?
no, I hadn't thought
Yeah.
of that because I'm very confident it's not true in this situation.
Okay. By the way, Dr. Tapioca Weasel has gifted 5 Kip Davis memberships. Thank you so much, Dr. Tapioca Weasel, for your ongoing insistence of keeping this nonsense going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you made them more affordable, so I gave
I
5.
did.
I've never
It's
given
paying off.
5 before.
Paying off. Very good. So yeah, so Zamorph is here. It's lovely when all our friends show up. Thanks guys for coming out and for hanging out with us on this lovely Saturday evening. So how are you guys? I haven't chatted with you. That's barely not true. Tap and I were on a stream together last week, and yeah, we talk to each other all the time. So, but let the people know how you're doing, and what's up. So I don't know what he's doing.
My lighting
What is-
situation got fucked.
Oh, okay, all right. How are you
Weasel's
doing?
like
Nick?
being shrouded in darkness. Fix it.
Yes.
I'm all right. We had some I did a website launch this week with my
Yeah.
work. But then we had some things to do over the weekend so far, and hopefully it gets taken care of. If you want to go glamping, go to airstream.com. That is our completed work. So I don't want to talk about how long developing that website, so you can go there and play with it.
I saw it. It looks pretty amazing. I was super impressed.
That's our UX team, and then I have to go smash it together. I like to say my actual job title is pushing numbers for privileged people.
Yeah,
but now it's providing prompts and pushing numbers for privileged people. So,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
That's a lot of P.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Dude, it has opened up. Like, I've been able to do a lot of things myself with the help of the things I give prompts to. Exactly, that like I would not have been able to otherwise. So I, for one, welcome our new AI overlords.
But yeah, I'm all right. Just exhausted with stupid shit. But
yeah, and you're here, and hopefully hopefully you can stay for a little while before you have to go to sleep.
Yes.
So I'm pleased about that. Tap, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Good to hear.
Oh, I had an inadvertent jab. We were on a call, and of course,
like the vaccine. I heard that's what they call the COVID vaccine. You had an inadvertent COVID vaccine.
Anyway, we were on a call and we were like, what's this thing say? What's that thing say? What's your robot say? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, it's telling me it's not me, it's you. And the joke just like went way over their heads because it was the person I was talking to's fault that like we were like,
that's awesome.
So the robot was literally telling me it wasn't what you broke, it's what they broke.
That's awesome.
They do that a lot, yeah.
What are the problems? Yeah, I was just cackling over here, like
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, you got to watch out for the sycophancy. That's like one of the big things you got to watch out for with AI.
Yeah,
because it's always sucking up to you. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
You have to put like if you're giving some kind of critique or trying to get some kind of critique or evaluation on something you're doing, you can just say like one of the ones I did was like it was my own code, but I'm like, what are some problems with this code? Be brutal.
Yeah.
And then I'll just do whatever.
Oh, Yeah, it'll do that. But like, if you don't do,
If you don't tell it to,
tool.
yeah,
You have to know how to use the tool because it's able
What-
to lead you off into like delusional weirdness if you're not aware that that's like a possibility. People definitely that happens to them. So
I just noticed Tap, we're gonna look at our video selections for the evening here in just a second, but I just noticed that you have the wrong one on stage. I'm just fixing this and making sure that we got the order correct here.
that is number one. That is the one that I have on stage.
Is it? Oh, okay. I just
the one that I have on stage is yes. The one that I have.
Really? Are you sure? Because that doesn't look right. Because the one you have on stage is the
thumbnail weird?
Oh wait, no, it's not exactly.
Yeah. Look again. So it should be.
I'll get.
It should be because we're not. I don't think we're doing that one tonight.
There we go.
Not that one.
Okay.
Let's see.
What you're sending
This
me? Okay,
one.
like
I'm updating. Okay, so just pay attention to these last three. These are the only ones that you need to pay attention to. Pay attention to nothing else. There. Is that clear? So it should be the
okay.
oh,
I have the URL that starts with TO6C.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
I currently have that being shared.
The name of that one, that's the first
creation
of the
narrative we traded our Bibles.
Yeah, that one. So and then the second one is the UFOs one, right? And the third one is the like the sketch art Bible one. Okay. So just so and then once you're ready, and no pressure. This is a safe space. A safe pressure-free space for one and all. Actually, D-Devin, it's good to see you, but no, there's no Metatron video tonight. I don't think
is number 2.
Yes, that's correct.
All right.
So
yeah. And
sorry guys, oh look guys, Simone is here. It's good to see you, Simone. I don't know how long I can stick around, but hi. So this is probably mostly my fault because I'm more unprepared than usual tonight. Yeah, there we go. That's correct, Tap. So that's number 3. So you got it. All right. So do we want to talk about what we're going to watch tonight? Should we get into that? We've been doing this for 15 minutes already.
Let's do it. Video number 1.
Do it. Video number 1. I need to put it on the stage. Here we go. Look at this guy. Wow.
This guy, I mean, he's excited.
That is an unfortunate stop.
You know, it's not that unfortunate, right? I feel like
theater mode at Tap. At least.
Yeah, do that.
You mean, is that what I'm? Oh, you mean yes.
There you go.
That one.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we got. I should also turn these on, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
And man, okay. So I gotta say, like this 7.2 here. There's a lot of things that are like visually a little bit disconcerting about this. I'm kind of into it.
All of the videos are like that on the channel.
Bacon hanging out of his shirt, right?
Are they? He's got a what? Oh yeah, what is that?
Bacon.
That's bacon. That's definitely bacon. Look at.
He has 2, doesn't he? Is there one?
That one might not be bacon, but
there as well.
Definitely bacon.
So this is the bacon in his pants, man.
The title of the video is "The Creation Narrative." Vertical bar. We traded our Bibles.
Okay.
Vertical bar presumably stands for like alternative.
I get the vibe from this channel that they turn the comments off. Unbelievable.
Oh,
that this is like evangelical Protestant, and the idea is they have this whole series. We traded our Bibles, and I think it's like we don't really understand what it says, and here's what it really says. So.
Well,
I just looked at this. Go ahead, Top. You're going to do the numbers here, aren't you?
I was saying. This is Paul Lynn, and his 5.47 thousand subscribers. So
I've not watched this.
Almost 5,500. Not as much as this channel, which
this is what YouTube does to me.
Say.
Yeah.
But this video has 2 views.
It's us. It's us. Literally us. Looking for content.
How is it possible that a 7-day-old video on a channel with 5,500 subscribers has 2 views? And then under that criteria, how is it possible that we right now at this moment, I will bet every cent to my name that we have more viewers than that.
I think regardless of what happens, I think everybody after we do the show needs to go and just click on the video to give him a view. So tomorrow he wakes up, he's like, "Oh my God, what happened?"
My YouTube ministry is blessed.
I don't think you need to do that.
Anyway.
All right.
What do we got?
Video number 1.
Video number 2 is
look who it is.
It's Wes Huff. And
This looks exciting.
Wes Huff gives biblical explanation of quote UFO files, quote. And it's from the Daily Dose of Wisdom with 100. Wait, no. 1,111,000 subscribers. I'm adding another one there because it seems on brand.
This guy's name is Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just am not doing good enough on the watch other people's shit grift. That is literally how he started.
Yes.
Tell us, Nitty, little mustachy face.
Brandon and his content.
He had his little mustachy face doing like the wow.
This guy?
That is just look at what John Lennox had to say. And the only difference between him and like a car theist doing it is that he had a really nice camera.
We're talking.
And I guess he spent more time on thumbnails, but
yeah, he like the guy who has published this video doesn't even appear in the video anywhere.
Oh, nice. Daily Dose of Repost.
Here's the thing.
That's what I call his channel. Daily Dose of Repost.
You should not start your channel name with Daily if you want to get taken seriously, because it's like the Daily Mail exists, and I feel like that makes my argument.
They actually do something every day.
Every day, right? Yeah.
Brandon does not. At least not anymore.
But look at this. This lazy motherfucker just took a 12-minute clip of somebody else's show and put his name on it and a description, and he has gotten where are the views here, Tap? 90 where is it? I just saw it.
From 3 days ago has 94,000.
94,000 views for doing fuck all. Like,
well, okay, here's the thing though. These people, like, Wes Huff would copyright strike this if it's bullshit.
They're buddies. I'm sure they're buddies.
They're buddies.
Like, it's fine.
So like,
go ahead.
I mean, if it maybe he produced it or something. I don't know. Why am I steelmanning these people?
You don't just go. What's video 3?
Yeah. So this is video 2 is the UFOs one, guys.
Video number 3. It's a very bright screen. So yeah. Why should I trust, all caps, the Bible?
All caps.
From Impact Video Ministries with 1.42 million subscribers.
That's a lot.
And this year-old video has 153,000 views. So yeah, that's
there
it.
we go.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
solid.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I see. I have a feeling it wouldn't work for me. I kind of feel like it wouldn't. But who knows? Who knows how this works?
I will confirm for those in the chat that maybe wondering this question. None of these videos feature AI, much less AI wolves. Unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a departure from our usual show content. But maybe
the first guy wrote his script with AI.
Yeah, I mean,
yes, that's possible. So
this one might have had like individualized help, but it would have been like as a because that it's not just
pretty solid.
That looks like something a human made.
Yeah. All right. So I am starting the poll now.
We're doing a poll.
Yes. So
we always do a poll.
Nitty, how many times are you new here?
Well, you said 1, 2, and 3, but never mind.
Okay.
I'm just,
so
that's
all right.
Yeah, I'm weird
your
today.
choices are choice number 1, creation is hard. Choice number 2,
physics.
Wes Huff does not think it's Wes Huff doesn't not think it's UFOs. And choice number 3, trusting the Bible is hard. You know what else is hard, you guys?
Physics.
Physics is hard. Yeah. So
was that not where you're going with that?
Yeah, that's absolutely. You picked that up. That's why you're here. So I wanted to. Well, we'll give that about 5 minutes for everyone to vote. Please, everybody, vote for a video. It's very important that you cast your vote, and also like the stream if you haven't done that already. If you don't vote for a video, this doesn't work. The show just doesn't work. So everybody has to vote. Make sure
we'll take our ball and go home.
A video. We will. We absolutely
will take our Bibles and go home.
Yeah. So, but I wanted to because I noticed this, and this is super badass. But guys, Nitty, and he doesn't know I'm doing this, but this is Nitty's channel, guys.
Oh,
look, dude, look at this. Nitty changed his. This is awesome. I love this. Yeah, this is super cool. But I thought too, isn't that awesome? It's like you look seriously. You look.
It's a Magic the Gathering Marvel mashup kind of thing going on. And is it Red Blue Mage with psionic powers? I guess
it's so bitchin'. You look like you're ready to feast, dude. You really do.
Oh yeah, I like the channel caption. It got too real and too dumb. So that
oh shit,
that's it. That's all it says.
That's it.
I'm just being silly. Like, so if you're new to me at my channel, I just do commentary on like Christianity, the Bible. Every once in a while, like what's happening with just atheist stuff in this space. I've got a few videos there. I did public conversations. Yeah, I got invited to the cookout. That was fun.
You got invited to the cookout a few days ago. Oh yeah. Okay, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, I like crashed some group of people's stream in their community, and I was just talking to a creator, just trying to get that to know them. And of course, they're like, "Are you a creator? What do you do?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a live streamer. I talk about blah 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 blah." And so we ended up talking about like religion and the Bible, and then I, did like a meta commentary on that. And yes, I did make that picture with AI. You know what was really funny?
Wow.
The guy I talked to, his channel, he is buff, and the AI Wes buffed me, and I had to keep telling it to like make me more realistic, like over and over and over again. I'm like, nope, that's not how thick my arm is. Okay, like that's so wrong. I think there's a big fuck up on it though, where the ribs are on top of collard greens, which is probably not. It's not a thing, and I didn't notice until I was like well done with it. I'm like, shit.
Right.
So
okay.
But
you can't get
we had a whole
right.
we talked about food, like what I would bring to the cookout and stuff, and they're like,
really?
all right, Nitty can stay. Like, yes.
Yeah, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Based on
I would
on
just
what you're
bring my
bringing.
milkshakes.
Yeah.
But
then I talked about Wes Huff, Pints with Aquinas. Like the stream before that was about nihilism. Pretentious way to say nihilism. It
is. It's very pretentious. So
yeah,
that's cool. I did watch well, I think I watched the whole thing, but I was not paying attention all the way through. So yeah, it was really good. I liked it.
Which one, the nihilism one or the cookout?
The cookout one. So there's your night. Oh look, it looks like I watched your night. Looks like I watched a lot of your shit, but
yes,
I watched your nihilism one too. But I remember that last because you know me when it comes to like fucking.
We watch an insane amount of live and commentary stuff, so I get it.
Yeah, we really do. I wanted to show something else. I don't think I've showed these before, have I? Because I love these. Did we show the Star Wars pictures before already? Did we do that? I'm an old man.
That I made the one that I made for you. No, not with me on.
The one. I was going to bring this up. Like if you just ask AI to make me look like a Wookiee, it turns out not that inaccurate to real life.
Well, as we shall see,
a good one.
It is. So I wanted to I wanted to show everyone these. So this one I also thought this was badass. Nitty's this one.
Don't show all of our DMs.
Well, I mean,
fine.
People could just see who I'm talking to. That's it. So, but yeah.
I had fun with that one.
Nitty. That one.
So are you you're like a Temple Guardian?
So the prompt and idea. So your lightsaber color is like indicative, like your personality and like and where you would fall on the Jedi Sith spectrum. And so like I've had my my agent has like reviewed like hundreds of hours of me talking about like philosophy and my relationship to like politics and all this other stuff. And so it was basically like, you're the kind of person who's just going to question everything. So you're not going to sit comfortable. You're there's no way you could be a Sith, but at the same time, the attempt at what the Jedi want to do, you're still going to question that too. So you're just weird. And that's why my lightsaber color is like
okay.
white.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I think it's
neutral.
So I'm gonna take that off and then put the next one up. So then Nitty made one of me.
Oh wait, there's two. Oh yeah,
there is two. I'm okay. I'll show this one, which I think is I love this one too.
This is an ethical use of the robots, guys. Come on.
Okay.
This is your AI content.
That's
so
right.
far.
That's it. So
see, in this space, we love each other and we do cool things for each other.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my god, this is such epicness and beauty.
Isn't it?
Also, I think you've also got a lot of Lucius Malfoy vibe going on here.
Now, is it okay?
Yeah,
is it an okay use of Kippur in this case? Because I don't know Hebrew.
So it's not.
So.
It is not. And that's the one thing. Like I meant to. I just didn't.
You can
but
correct
I would have. It the spelling needs to be corrected. It needs to be Kippur. No O in there. But but
fuck
it's
you.
it's no. That's no biggie. Shut. Did you? So, but this is. I don't know. This is.
We could fix it right now. actually.
Oh, can we really?
Yeah,
Wow.
just
well, while we fix that, let's show because after Nitty did his and he made mine, I'm like, oh my god, these are so cool. And I said, let's do one for Tap as like Chewbacca. So
this is the one where the agent stopped letting me make photos because it's like we're getting too close to. No, it was like we're getting too close to copyrighted material.
Oh,
it's because the source was so close to the IP already. So
the one on Taps.
Wow.
Taps one, is that it?
Yeah.
Are we ready to see this?
That is the best burn I have heard in months.
All right, here we go. So this is it's like,
I mean,
it thought I started with a Chewbacca, so it's like, dude.
You guys should see my brother, though. Like, sorry, we don't have to talk about body hair, but I'm gonna keep my shirt on. I promise.
No. Oh, good.
Yeah, that's just Tap.
So you should make me big and then like screenshot me like doing this.
Everyone in chat is like...
put it next to all of these.
This is awesome.
So yeah, that was good. So cool. That's the that's the AI Star Wars fun.
Yeah.
That we had.
You know, I'm wondering if Paul has ever done that to himself.
Apologia.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sort of feels like how is it possible he wouldn't have done that already? Right. So it just seems like natural. Okay. So I think it's
that's just a normal picture of Andy.
That was when he made it, and I was expecting something like I literally was expecting something to look different, and I'm just like I was like, oh my god, it just looks too much like Fendi.
And that's why I complained. It's like you're just trying to riff on the
yes. So Marion says apology is yes, actually that is true. Yeah, that would do it. All right, so it is time to call the poll here. I believe we have once again a clear winner. Where is the other one? We only had like 2 votes, I think, on the vertical poll. So let's see. And that's interesting. The 2 votes did not go towards the winner in the landscape poll. Coming in third place is Trusting the Bible is Hard. And your winner of the poll tonight and what we're going to be watching is that Wes Huff doesn't not think it's UFOs. So we're going to watch Wes talk about the Bible and UFOs, and I'm sure he's got lots and lots of great insight. But before we get going, I do have a super chat from Tree Clam Tad. It's good to see you, even though Vish is not here. He shows up. What a good guy. Thank you, Tad, so much. Kip looks like he's selling me shit copper. For the Star Wars picture.
All right, buddy, I fixed it.
All right. Oh, you fixed it. Let's
yeah.
let's see.
Hang on.
Is that in the that's in the Discord? Okay. Here we go. It's coming. There it is. Oh yes. Oh no, that's the same.
What? I uploaded. Damn it. Hold on. Damn it. Oh, I see what happened, I think.
Oh, okay. All right.
There it is. Okay, there we go.
There it is. Okay.
Fixed.
Here we go. The official
This is the official
version.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. It's pretty great. So
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Cool.
I love it. So, and honestly,
right,
this is like I see a bunch of the AI pictures of myself, like my face. I feel like it doesn't quite get right. This is like closer than
I used
a few
4
that I've seen.
source photos of you.
Oh, I guess that might do it, eh? That's cool.
Yeah, you can't.
That's what I felt like
can't-
when I
can't do one.
yeah, like when I saw all of them. Really, it's like all the ones that you made. I was like, yeah, like the likeness is actually pretty good on all 3 of them. So all right, tonight I am drinking. Oh, look, it's a Steamworks Pilsner, local brewery from Vancouver. So that's what I will be enjoying while we're watching Wes Huff teach us all about aliens and the Bible. So this was when I guess
one more thing about the photos is I trained the model to make on photos of my kids and my wife and I to make them Jedi grown up or whatever. And like I made my wife and my mother cry because of how much my daughter looks like her mom and aged up.
Wow.
Beautiful. Yeah.
That's so cute. That's so cool, man. That's really neat.
All
I think
right,
you
all right,
showed me
back to the
some of the
show.
ones of your kids, but
yeah, I'm not
yeah,
sure.
and those were awesome. But all right. You ready to go, Tap? How long is this video, by the way?
18 trillion years.
That's a lie.
No, it's not that
11.
How long is it?
It's 11 minutes
11
and
minutes.
44
Okay.
seconds.
We can do it.
See.
I've got it. I've got it at
1.2.
1.15.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Wes talks fast.
We'll see. It is a bit shorter than what we usually cover, so we might not need it. We'll see.
So we might say a spaceship, or we might say, I don't know, whatever the equivalent is, an animal.
This is coming up.
Talk about a cryptid.
An animal is not equivalent to a spaceship. What? What is happening?
I don't know.
This
is coming
and
up.
That's
this
because
is your
that
hook.
is.
Oh, I'm hooked.
That's the box that we have to pull from.
Yeah. Pause it for. Go back for a second because I want. Let's talk about.
Yeah,
Wes's
don't talk
studio
over him too much.
Here, yeah. So he's got the Roman helmet on the left.
Pretty sure.
And then he's got
the other way, but okay.
I don't know. He's got his plaque, and he's got a facsimile of a manuscript one that he probably
he made that
by hand.
Both.
Yeah.
So
So
both kind of look like that.
if given enough time, I could probably identify a bunch of these books, and I bet they're all shit. Well, I can see one. I can see one there. He's got like an OTL, an Old Testament library commentary, on one of the shows, which is, I guess it's an okay series. It's not the best by far. That big one there, Tap, is probably like that big book. That's probably like his Codex Sinaiticus facsimile, the one that he pulled off the shelf, or something like that.
Be way bigger. Like physically, aren't those?
I don't
large pages.
I have to go back and watch because I don't remember how big it was. But yeah. So yeah, there we go. It's
his bookshelf is the collection of books that turns you into a Protestant Calvinist.
Yes, that's it. That's what it is. So cool. All right. Yeah, we should probably,
because experts in Christianity end up Calvinist. I don't know if you knew this, but he's the #1 world expert for your podcast in Christianity. So you end up Protestant Calvinist. It's natural.
The box that we have to pull from.
Ezekiel saw an alien, I think.
I don't think that's what I was saying. Although
Department of Defense has released hundreds of never before seen files on UFOs.
NASA transcripts from 4 years later are also part of this release.
After all the speculation, the hearsay, are we any closer to the truth?
The United States.
Okay, so I do want to say a couple things right here. Is that one thing on the good old Redditosphere, the Reddits for this, is that the published stuff includes known, debunked hoaxes purposely put on by cities and groups of people to make money or as an April Fool's joke. And those are part of the evidence for extraterrestrials. This was with April Fool's jokes, confused U.S. officials, and they made those into high security files.
Wait, what? Is this for real?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
So say it again.
They archived, the U.S. government archived as evidence of extraterrestrials a German April Fool's joke.
It is evidence. It's just not good evidence.
I don't.
Wow.
Look.
And then they released
it.
Haven't you ever seen Men in Black?
It's
like that's
so. Here's the other thing that I need to say, and this is. It might be something I'll do on my channel in like more depth or something, but Kip, our nation needs help, and this is the aspect that actually you will never see Christians cover. They're going to cover the space creatures. Are they demons? Maybe there's a worldwide cabal that wants us to believe this so that Satan can take over. They'll go all mystical, celestial battle, deceivers, one world order type stuff. Here's what's going to get ignored. The U.S. government releasing a website that says aliens have been amongst you, shopping at your stores, going to your schools, and at your workplace every day. These aliens, basically something to be feared, right, have crossed the border illegally. Now, if this is what they're actually saying. Foreign peoples who've been here, you now should look at them with a skepticism that they don't belong here. And by the campaign of them being extraterrestrial, the perception of extraterrestrial beings is that they are a threat. Right? And so to say all peoples who might have crossed the border and have shopped at your stores, gone to your schools, or in your workplace. It's basically saying we're going to justify whatever it takes to eliminate this threat, right? And when Christians are busy focusing on, hey, look at the spiritual implications of these celestial beings, they're ignoring the fact that this is actually part of a propaganda campaign. That is the part they should be spiritually concerned with, because what that is doing is it's antithetical to how people see humans in natural law theology or the Imago Dei, that all people actually have a base equality to them, that we extend charity and dignity and grace to them, and you don't walk around making these assumptions that certain peoples are a constant threat, and not just any threat, but one of existential dread. I mean, you could do that, but it's just it makes me mad, right? And when I was a confessing Christian, right, I did not think extraterrestrials were going to be demonic. I actually considered the possibility that if extraterrestrial life existed, one, they either had to have had some revelation. If extraterrestrials existed and they came back to us and reported that they believed everything in the Hebrew Scriptures and Christian Testament, I'd be like, this is the best knockdown evidence for the Christian God existing. There should be no question.
Sure. Yeah.
Right? Duh. And unless you think trickster God weird Matt Dillahunty stuff. Yeah. Or if they exist and can't report that, right, then we've got some problems, right? We have to do some tremendous apologetics of what does it mean that God created. You have to go all the way back to the beginning, Kip, right? What does it mean that God created the heavens and the earth, right? What does eretz mean now? Like, right? How do we know that our focus was the real intent here? It creates a big mess, right?
That's fair.
And so the last option I would have was, okay, that, you know, we don't need to do apologetics because we're just going to say it's all demons, right?
Yeah.
So
that's
you go, chat. That was fun, right?
So,
this is what you get on my channel. Kip just lets me on to rant.
So that's it. That's it. This is all the ranting is brought to you by Nitty.
Nitty this
Tad
time.
Tree Clam Tad for $2 says 11 minutes 44 seconds or 4 streams in Kip time. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close. You're not.
We need to do some
far off.
gematria with
And
that. Figure out
the doctor, Tapioca Weasel, has gifted another 5 channel memberships. And I was sorry to see that Jillian still does not. Well, let me see. Maybe I can. Let me see if I can fix
robots
that.
hate you.
All right,
Jillian. Does it work for me? There we go. Who else did
always gets 5 or something? I don't know if that's
fuck. No, it doesn't. It didn't work.
Yeah,
Shoot.
No, it's not gonna work. Like I challenge everybody in the chat. If
try it,
people are able
see if we can you hit her?
If Jillian run a membership by the end of the stream, I will do something meme worthy. I haven't decided what it is.
That sounds like a great challenge.
Yeah,
everyone.
Yeah, I may need your help, guys.
But so thank you, Tap, and welcome new channel members to my channel. Where, where it's fun.
Government's talking about aliens. The news media is definitely talking about aliens. The amount of communication, the level of detail therein is all.
Okay, Brandon is in the video. I'm sorry, Brandon.
Wow.
Aliens,
I made
the amount of communication, the level of detail therein is all seemingly, from my perspective, ramping up more.
I was always on the mustache dude side.
More and more and more. There's now the alien files, the UFO files. It's everywhere. And
that's a really bad position to take in life.
Yeah. It is. You know, it's weird. I know you're not familiar with this guy, Tap, but it's weird, Nitty, seeing Brandon without his fishing hat on.
It really is. Yeah.
It's a bit off. It's a bit unsettling.
Yeah. And is his studio have paint falling off the walls back there? Or is that
raw concrete?
I don't look.
That's raw.
Oh, is that what? But on the right side, it doesn't. It looks. It looks.
That's raw concrete with mildew.
Dude.
Wow, I guess we get the dungeon dose of wisdom. I mean,
I think you need
a great bachelor, you guys. You guys don't appreciate my bachelorality.
Your bachelor.
Should we? Oh God. Should we take this screen grab and then put in the never mind. No.
As I'm hearing all this, I have been wondering,
what
does Wes Huff think about aliens?
It would only make sense for us to start off by showing the photo that Donald Trump
he as he was been listening to alien shit, Brandon wondered, what does Wes Huff
think about aliens?
Why would you wonder that? Who the fuck cares what Wes Huff thinks? You would wonder about Wes Huff thinking what he had to think.
I wonder about a lot of weird shit. Okay,
I want to know what Tucker Carlson thinks about aliens.
I want to know what the.
I mean, I'm just asking questions.
And his stupid expression thinks. That's what I want to know.
Actually, presented to people on True Social. Boom.
It's actually there's a video as well.
Wow.
Well, what are we looking at? Well, what is this?
I really hope we're looking at a video of Donald Trump walking with a gray. That is ripped.
That is yes, that is a very buff gray. I've never seen this before, by the way. So this is new. to me.
It's
But that is
Donald Trump, I'm sure too.
that is a specimen. That he's quite tall.
That
too.
photo.
This is a Chad of a gray.
That photo has Donald Trump has lost a significant amount of weight in that photo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Indeed. So,
or his suit is tremendously baggy.
I can't really tell. Like to me, it looks like a fairly normal image of Trump, but
ridiculous.
See, I wasn't able to find a video. I saw people responding, but I didn't see any actual movement. I just found this.
Yeah,
that's
not
why it's AI generated, you idiot.
Are these guys? I mean,
look at the
come
tire.
On. Are they actually? Because they aren't they behaving like they're taking this? They're behaving like they're taking this. Well, maybe it's Donald Trump walking with an alien for real. Is that what's happening here? Am I mishearing this? It really does.
It is. And now that we look closer, I'm pretty sure this guy is supposed to be in cuffs, but the AI didn't draw it right.
Yeah, it doesn't know.
Oh, because the first thing,
if you've got an alien in cuffs, they're not walking with that proximity to the president of the United States. That's not occurring. That's just, it's not occurring.
We come in peace. We're enslaving you or imprisoning you, right? Like what is happening?
I don't know. That behavior kind of tracks, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but yeah, the like the cuffs, the ankles, they're all wrong.
Oh, they are ankle. How can he walk with those things on?
Also, is this guy levitating in the background? I'm pretty sure he's levitating.
This perspective of the ground is all messed up for their feet.
It's all messed up.
Oh my god. Guys, look, we found AI slop.
We did it.
The most realistic thing about this is the thumbs in the foreground.
Yes.
For real.
That's actually some nice attention to detail.
Right?
Well done, bot. You got everything right.
Yeah.
Hold on. Look at the Humvee in the background. What's happening with the concrete?
That's what I noticed.
What happened there is an earthbender came around and decided to just like go.
Fucking hell.
I don't know. Also, it's not clear where one vehicle begins and ends. All of this just looks like AI. Like this is a window, but it's not actually. Like, look at that. Is that a window?
Yeah. What's those vents and ACs? Just random.
They're not even vents. It's just patterns of pixels that are divorced enough from the higher abstraction that they are intended to represent, that they don't represent anything other than like a thing that is great in the background.
Just
the video.
Oh my goodness. Donald Trump issued a statement on Truth Social. He said, based on the tremendous interest shown, I will be directing the Secretary of War and other relevant departments and agencies to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to alien and extraterrestrial life.
So Wes Hoff, luckily, just a few days ago on the Apologetics Canada YouTube channel, put out a video called "If Aliens Exist, Then What?" I'm going to feature a few of his points that he made in that video because I think he made some very good points. Let's see what you think.
Do you? Okay. Okay. I mean, actually, I can't imagine points like this having good points.
You're the one who was interested to hear what he had to say. I'm just. You were wondering.
All right, Wes, tell us what's up.
Steeped.
Tell us,
Wes. In science fiction conversations, right? Like the way that I understand extraterrestrial life is framed by science fiction, particularly movies like Star Trek, Star Wars, Stargate. You know,
it's a shame. It's a shame that many people complain that like Star Trek is woke now. It's like, bro, where were you the 70 or so years of Star Trek history? Like, get it together.
Right.
Well, do they not know how big a deal the casting of Uhura, yes, was like it was a huge thing.
There's all these shows, right? Firefly, that have shaped my understanding of what life on other planets.
Hold on.
You mentioned Firefly. Now I'm sad.
right? Me too. Yes.
Why are you sad? Because
I'm sad that Westhoff likes a super high quality sci-fi.
I feel I feel this much worse being so much on his case. But go on.
Okay, I know that's it. That's all I was going to say. Tap had something though, right?
No, it was basically the same point,
Just
which
in
is
agreement
that
with me, yeah.
Firefly could have occupied a role, but then Fox News, not Fox Corporation had to drag it out back and execute it mafia style.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
could or even should look like.
Although they did give it a movie, great movie.
It was a great
Whereas
movie.
the 12th century individual, the medieval man, is going to think completely differently. So they look up at the night sky and they see, one of the videos that was dropped in this big drop of UAPs was this kind of spinning circle thing. And if you were to show the medieval man that, his comment might be, wow, I never thought I'd see a cherubim in my lifetime.
Mm.
Whereas,
do you guys know what he's talking about?
So
no.
He's hold on.
Oh, they're not going to show it. They should show it.
They should show it, but what he's talking about is that he's basically making the point that our perception of extraterrestrial life is deeply affected by the narratives around us. So the same thing holds for different eras in human history that are not necessarily like ours.
Okay, yeah.
So right, like
like
he
nowadays.
makes the point here. He makes the point here that
I can kind of see that.
Yeah. So, and I don't know, like, I mean, maybe if somebody had seen the, and we don't have the video. I don't know if I've actually seen that video. Have you guys seen the spinning, the video they're talking about?
No. They're painting a hypothetical of like a helicopter. And men coming out of a helicopter, I think.
Oh, wow.
Right now? I don't know.
Go back.
I mean,
so they look at the night sky and they see, one of the videos that was dropped in this big drop of UAPs was this kind of spinning circle thing. And
no, he's talking about a video that was dropped in.
If you were to show the medieval man that, his comment might be, wow, I never thought.
Is that a dude on like YouTube or something? I assume he's like the medieval man is like a
he's talking about a man from like, this is his analogy. He's talking about a man from like the 10th century.
Oh, okay. I guess
just any 10th century person.
Okay, fair enough. I thought he was talking about like a dude with the handle, the medieval.
Right.
I didn't see a cherubim in my lifetime.
So pause it for a second, because I don't think that I think that by the 10th century, the vast majority of people just did not understand what a cherub actually was, because that's what like all the art that we have. The cherubs are they're like these little baby angels, right? So no,
that is
I don't think that's what they would think that
what
was.
Would they think?
I mean, that's
I'm
all
not
wrong.
Sure.
What was that?
I'm not sure people in the 10th century. That was not the most expansively, knowledge-based society in human history. Was really any of them in the 10th century?
Maybe they would think if they saw beings themselves, they might say demons or spirits or jinn or something.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it would be. Is that they're it would just be like, I don't know what that is, and so it would be whatever they use as the word for the I don't know what that is category.
Yeah, that's probably what it would be, right? Yeah,
because they have. So for us, it's like we would say, like, if we saw some kind of like amorphous blobby thingy and what we think is a being coming out of it, we could say it is like that thing, but we wouldn't say it is like a Deep Space Nine starship or something, right?
Yeah,
we would say that it's an I don't know, it's a UAP. We wouldn't immediately grab like, oh, it's cherubim. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, you wouldn't say like it is this, but like if you knew that it like there is an episode of Deep Space Nine that has like a 5-second clip of something that is like fairly spot on to something that you see, you'd be like, It did
That
this.
is that thing.
You might even say it is that thing. And if you could back it
Right.
up with that, then I mean, fair enough.
Yep.
But you're
Yep.
probably wrong.
Yeah.
right.
Before we continue,
Love the
Tricon Tab for
subtitles.
$5 says the medieval man got canceled by the Bishop of Troyes for faking an artifact. Thanks. That's very good. So, wow, I
Whereas
never thought I'd
the
see a cherub beam. Yeah.
average secular person will go, wow, I never thought I would see an alien spacecraft in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, we're shaped by these things, and it's going to affect the way that you and I and the internet react. If I can circle back to the actual like data dump that the president released, and some of the ways that people have
Wes, just consider this is happening around the release time of a movie, Disclosure Day. Also that this dump included hoaxes. Go on.
Been speculating as to what it is, and with this kind of like worldview issue that I've been harping on about, and I will shut up, I promise, about it, because when I was thinking about it this morning, I thought like, okay, well, how we explain things by how we conceptualize them, like with the framework that we have. If this were maybe a couple hundred years earlier, we might be thinking of like the H.G. Wells steampunk, like we might be trying to explain things by, you know, steam valves and metal plates and that kind of thing that you think of in like 3,000 Leagues Under the Sea. But I happened to be reading the beginning of Ezekiel this morning.
This is where we're going. Okay.
This is where we're going.
And we should go back to our other streams where we watch the. We should go back to our other streams where we watch the visions of Ezekiel.
I mean, we've done that. People can go check that out.
There's a lot of AI in most of those streams. Huge amounts of AI. AI loves talking about Ezekiel's trips.
Right. Yeah, I bet. I Was Never Here has a good question. Dr. Davis, what hoax should I make for it to be featured in a future Budget Scripture Saturday stream? Well, it's got to be very generative AI heavy. Very much so.
Yeah.
Let's think about that, gentlemen.
Oh, I know. I know.
Oh, you've got one already.
You order Dr. Kip's book on Amazon, but the Ark of the Covenant arrives, and you open it, and everyone in your house is dead. But that's your hoax.
Kip Davis has written Nope.
That one.
And then you actually have the Ark of the Covenant. So
I have 5.
5 Arks Covenant.
But no one can see it or touch it, or they might die too.
Your bed, is that where they are? Or in your chest of drawers?
There's a reason I always throw the blanket over the video. Or no, over the video. Over the bed before I go on the video, because you don't want to know what's under there. I mean, you do. You do.
Nobody wants to know.
Mostly. They're a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Ezekiel is
a little bit of column felony.
Describing something that's really, really weird. And he's doing so by the terminology and the understanding that he has to put it in a frame of reference. And that doesn't mean that that's not what he's seeing, but it may not be like the most conceptual description of it. Let me just read a little bit.
So before
hold on a second. But isn't it a little strange that if the God of the universe has a clear message to communicate to us, that he would, like an omni-knowing God, well, Ezekiel's world, probably not, but in the modern all-knowing God knows 100% that in the future, his world-renowned expert in Christianity is going to have a subjective, personal interpretation of this passage that is going to be different than millions of other interpretations of this text over time, and that nobody actually can say they know what he saw. So the idea like that we're being transmitted something that has clear meaning to all peoples for all time is just bullshit. It's demonstrably not true that that's what we're going to look at when Wes reads this. Now, I'm not just trying to be a counter apologist, but I mean, come on, guys. Like, but Kip, tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
But at this stage in the communication of God to his people and its relationship to the Jews at the time, the Hebrews at the time, would that omniness of God matter? And would it be like understood that the meaning of what God says to you could just be unclear? Like you're just writing it down to write it down. Like what? Help us, Kip. Help us. Help me.
So,
help me.
Can you? Sorry, I'm. Yeah,
so would it be like a thing in the communities like writing, transmitting Ezekiel,
right?
That God would have you write something down to write it down, like even if you don't understand it, if it's completely unintelligible.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
As
I started asking the question again, I'm like, yeah, of course.
So, I mean, there's a couple ways to look at this, right? And that's important. Simone makes an important point that there was no omniness. That's a much later projection back onto the text. But on the one hand, it's important to point out that literature usually only survives if somebody finds it useful and interesting. If it's too arcane and if it's too if it's not of any good to anybody, they're just gonna stop copying it, because those are resources that are better put to use, preserving things that are more useful. But I think at a point in time, a text becomes reified to the point where at that point it just doesn't even matter anymore. It's become so much ingrained within the zeitgeist of a community, even if they're not entirely clear on all of it, that they just keep perpetuating it. And that's kind of where a lot of these where novel interpretation usually takes over. So like the throne visions of Ezekiel are they're spectacular, right? I hesitate to say weird, just because I think when you are within the context, like the ancient Near Eastern context, there's a lot of elements of them that do make a lot of sense, right? But over time, that sense gets missed, it gets lost, and then
we lost a lot, I think.
alternative perspectives of what these things actually are emerge. So I guess I'll say that, like, I suspect that Wes is just not aware of like the cultural backdrop for a lot of this kind of stuff that appears in this vision, but also in just a lot of the different biblical texts. Yeah, go ahead.
Would Logos Bible software make me more aware of the context?
Oh God. You had to say that, didn't you? So I'll just reiterate what I said. Like it's only as good as the resources that you
put into it.
Yeah, that you put into it. So if you're buying the Wes Huff package, I'm going to say probably no. If you're buying the Kip Davis package, they don't have a Kip Davis package, you guys. They won't ask me.
There is a promo code associated to Wes Huff for Logos Bible software. I don't know if it's expired though.
Please don't use it.
I wonder if they need a topic physicist.
You could ask, right? I don't know where you'd find one because you're clearly a
I think it's huffed up
astrophysicist weasels. So yeah, okay. So he's gonna read this text here. Let's go. Listen to him.
For you. So he says, the word of Yahweh came expressly to Ezekiel the priest, son of Buzi, in the land of the Chaldeans, by the river Kedar. And there the hand of Yahweh came upon him. Then I looked, and behold, a storm wind came coming up from the north, a great cloud with fire flashing forth continually, and a bright light all around it. And in its midst something like the gleam of glowing metal in the midst of the fire. And within it there were figures with the likenesses of 4 living creatures. And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man, and each of them had 4 faces and 4 wings. And their legs were straight, and their feet were like calf's hooves. And they sparkled like the gleam of burnished bronze. And under the wings of the 4 sides were hands of men. As for the faces and the wings of the 4 of them, their wings touched.
I gotta pause it, or we're gonna get
okay.
You know,
I mean, we can go back and look at the text, but so I think, like, if he's drawing an analogy between what Ezekiel saw and UFOs, I have some problems.
Well, yeah, that is most often the evangelical Protestant bend, right? Is that, well, I mean, by definition, right? Angels can be considered extraterrestrial, and demons too, right? It's just how you want to screw around with what it means to be terrestrial, right? But, yeah, like people with conspiratorial thinking or just trying to reframe and understand this text in a rational way, like, oh, it's like a UFO.
Maybe this has something
UAP.
to do with the fact that Tap and I watched a Hans Daniken video on Sunday night where he talked about the Ezekiel vision as a spaceship. But like, I just, it's not a spaceship. It's just not. It doesn't resemble anything like what we would imagine that to be. It's a chariot.
There's
like
your
it is
problem, man.
What?
It could be a chariot. You could like that. That's basically how Bobatons got to Hogwarts, right? Was like a big ass chariot.
Yeah, sure, fine. But what I'm saying is, when anybody like the description of what Ezekiel saw, if anybody actually saw it, they would go, that looks like a chariot in the sky. That's what they would say. They wouldn't be like, oh my God, it's a spaceship, or they would say it looks like a chariot in the sky, or it looks like a big throne that's surrounded by these strange looking creatures, and it's perched on 4 wheels. Like it just, like, we have language to describe what this thing is. It's not something that's real,
so
importantly, but it's not a fucking UFO or a spaceship by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, Kip, so let me think about it this way. Are people trying to put into a blender all the features of the craft or whatever? Are they trying to put them in a blender to make one object in its totality? Or is it possible to read this passage and say that Ezekiel is observing different parts of the craft, and he's saying, oh, what I'm looking at of this side of it is this, and that side of it is that. But modern readers are going and trying to make this
right. But I think
that's eyeballs everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Was that Tap? I know what you're
the
saying.
Children's story of the blind mice that are like,
what are the blind mice?
The parable of the elephant.
Right, yeah. The parable of the elephant.
They're all looking at it. Yeah. They're all feeling out an elephant and describing it in totally like contradictory ways, and like it doesn't make sense.
kind
So
of
does
is that it doesn't make sense with that amount
my
of
question
data
boils down to, Kip. My question boils down to, can you support that view grammatically? That like it's an observation of aspects, not
yeah. I think it's possible. I don't know that that would be the I don't know that that would be the most like it yeah, it's a possible reading. I don't know that's
I'm not a
most
scholar.
obvious though, right? Yeah. So it's
We're free balling here, guys.
Yeah. So I don't know.
All right.
Let's see where he goes with this.
Why are you not?
One another. Their faces did not turn as they went. Each went straight forward. And as for the likeness of their faces, each had the face of a man. All four had the faces of lions on the right and the face of a bull on the left. And all four had the face of an eagle. And such were their faces. Their wings were spread above, each and two touching with another being, and two covering their bodies. And each went straight forward wherever the spirit was about to go, and would go, without turning as they went. As for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire, like the appearance of torches going back and forth among the living creatures.
Hold on.
So, like, in what world are you equating creatures with aircraft? Like,
people love.
Then you're just wrong. Like, right? Like, these are. He went through the trouble of saying living creatures. That these are beings that are transporting with through the sky, right? And so they're not a craft.
No, but
right?
and importantly, like they're identifiable too, right? They have they have features that he can recognize, and
they are way off from the
identify.
grays.
So far off.
You know what's funny? Some of the features are associated later in, at least in Christian imagery, are associated later with demons, right?
Yeah.
Like
so
like
this
goat
is
legs and hooves and
this vision of Ezekiel's is pretty important for, like, this is scholars are in general agreement that, like, this vision of the four creatures on the throne of God, that's what this is has a strong influence on at least the Aramaic vision of Daniel in Daniel chapter 7, when the animals come out of the sea, right? And there's other elements in that vision too that are reckoning are hearkening back to and pulling stuff out of this vision of Ezekiel's.
Is it
so?
Is there like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a loose association to four kingdoms or something around that time, and the heads are like God is in control of those four kingdoms, right? In like a unified sense, or like those kingdoms actually belong to the Lord, they're not independent from his will or something like that. But
I have to go back
loose.
and look at I was going to say I'd have to go back and look at the literature on that. I don't know offhand. I've not done any kind of significant work in this particular text.
I mean,
so
it reminds me of something like Revelation, right? Where the lampstand.
Revelation is drawing from this too, right? That's why it's a very influential text that a lot of later writers started riffing on. So yeah.
Well, there's like a lot of things where it's like, the sevenfold and like, and the correlations between, okay, the churches are spread out. Well, is that like a known world thing? And like God is actually just in control of the whole world, or like, Christ is the he's the one holding the seven stars. This is my favorite one, right? and he's the son of God, right, holding the stars, and Domitian's coin is literally his son holding the stars. And so what you're looking at in that text is, no, Christ is the divine son that has control of all. Like, that's what it meant for Domitian's son to be holding the damn stars, is God Domitian and his son in his likeness hold control of the earth. No. Jesus does, right?
Jesus
and
does
so I'm going back to Ezekiel thinking, no. Yahweh has the four corners, the earth, the everything, right, in his control, right? And that's why the eyes see everywhere, right? Nothing is lost to God's sight.
Yep.
So
exactly. So
there
so
you go,
Darius
guys.
Abgal,
I've read the Bible.
the four kingdoms are Medea, are Babylon, Medea, Babylon, Persia, Medea, Greece. That's who they are. And I did note,
like in Daniel,
Simone was just pointing, it's from Daniel, and Fourth Ezra on.
Thank you,
and
Simone.
I noticed this one too. Grumpy Librarian said, and this is what I grew up with, because I grew up in a tradition that was very heavily influenced by the writings of Hal Lindsey, who wrote The Late Great Planet Earth. There's a battle described in Revelation, and I was told as a child was actually helicopters and crap. People see everything they want to in these, like in these texts. It's easy to do, right? Because they are symbol rich. They are metaphor and symbol rich. So you can pull all sorts of stuff out of those. So, but we're supposed to be talking about UFOs, I think, aren't we?
Well, this is an important discussion, though, for people that might come across this Christian content, or whatever, come across this and are not going to go into the. Hopefully, we're driving them away from the woo-woos, the gematria grifters who go like, the Bible and aliens. We got AI imagery of the aliens, and it's incredible, the visions that you'll experience when you read the text. Like, no, like, come here. We get goofy, but we know shit, and Kip knows more shit. So come on now. Ground yourself in the data. Yes. I don't know what that voice was. I'll never do it again. I'm sorry.
I liked it.
Okay, good.
Bright, and the lightning was flashing with fire, and the living creatures ran to and fro, and appearing like lightning. Then I looked in living creatures, and behold, there was a wheel on the earth besides the living creatures, for each of the four of them. The appearance of the wheels and their workmanship was like that of gleaming beryl, and all four of them had the same likeness, their appearance and workmanship being as if one wheel was within another. Whenever they went, they were in any of them four directions without turning as they went.
That's not how wheels work.
And as for their rims,
how do wheels work, Tom?
Okay, so the way wheels work is that you have to have an axle for a wheel generally to be useful. You don't always have to, though. You don't always have to, though.
Okay.
But then you have to recycle the wheels, right? But basically, wheels allow you to transport something without having friction, because the surface that you're looking at is at rest. So, like, if you just take a bunch of logs and you make them all nice round cylinders, and then you put them under like a big block, and you use that to transport a thing, which apparently is not how they did it in Egypt, but should have been. Then, like, you basically just need if everything is really smooth, you don't have to push on it hard at all to get that giant, huge block to move. It won't move very fast, but
make me big. I think
wheels allow you to dodge friction entirely.
Just a second.
I think I figured this out. Guys.
That's why wheels are cool.
Sorry, you done? You done, Tab? Sorry.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Okay. So
we're in Ezekiel mode here. Okay. So in the sky, start describing to you this shining object with the metals of the great peoples, right? And on my great vision of the triangle are many circles. Do you see? These might be wheels, dare I say. There are many wheels, and as the triangle turns, the wheels turn with them, right? And as the triangle ascends and descends, the wheels descend with them. And wait, check this out.
Okay.
And
all right.
And as I see the wheels open up and become there and develop more wheels. And then on the sides, we have the wings that extend from the wheels, right? The wings, these are wings now, have extended from the wheels.
All right.
And the wheels have raised to reveal more wheels. And and within the wheels are 10 living creatures.
There we go.
With blades of fire and speeding around the skies, right?
So
I did it.
I mean, you did do it.
By the way, this is the Eternals Lego set with all of the Eternals.
Oh, fun!
All included with it. I think that. Wait, shit. Did all of them come in this one? But anyway, you can store it. At least put all of the Eternals in their ship. And my son, when he was a wee lad, he helped me build it a tiny bit.
Oh, that
wasn't very good. But yeah, it's in my galactic section. This is my galactic section.
Oh, that's the galactic section. Let's see.
Yeah. So I'll try not to make you
shelf. Okay.
Yeah. So Galactus is back there with Arishem. That's where I got the Eternals ship, and then there's lots of Guardians of the Galaxy, and then the Marvels with the cats. The Flurkins are inside there.
Wow. Excellent. Very nice. So
see, the rims rabid. Hey man, rabid atheist. He gets it. That was Lego Bible epic, but they did it better. But
I'm just gonna sigh.
But who's turn when they go? By the way, that was I never got to that point. It says that they went in any of the four directions without turning as they went. Then why? Like what are we doing here?
So, I think I said. I'm just gonna put this up. Because when we did Maya's show on Sunday night, Vandy, I said that's a Chrome tab. I need a Chrome tab. Where is it? This one. I said that I thought the vision was more like this, right? It was like the US. Robot? Yeah, this is from My Robot. This is like the USR vehicles that have like these cool sphere wheels, right? That can go in any direction.
I don't.
But imagine these are covered in eyes, right? They can go in any direction.
They're not.
And I guess not.
They're ball bearings or something.
That's fair. Yeah, they're balls. So
exactly.
Okay, fine.
I just realized that I'm actually objectively wearing the best shirt for this stream.
You absolutely are. Yes. I'm objectively wearing the least subject appropriate shirt for this stream.
I'm objectively considering taking off my shirt.
No.
And the living creatures went, and the wheels went beside them.
We need some super chats or memberships before that happens. Everyone.
I feel like
no freebies
already.
No freebies here.
And the living creatures rose from the earth. The wheels rose also. So Ezekiel is seeing something, and he's explaining it within the terminology that he can understand, right? His worldview, his methodological cosmology, with animals and wheels and metal. If we
like
it didn't.
That's part of it, but what?
It didn't feel explained.
No. I think
it barely felt described.
Yeah. an important part here, and this is where I'm like DH personal is suggesting oh yeah, okay. Thank you. We got it rated by Ember, and who was reviewing a video or a debate with Margaret. So thank you. Welcome.
Oh, you're
Ember.
just a grumpy old lady.
Thanks for jumping on. That's awesome. So, but this is something that I see a lot of, and I think it's very important.
I'm not hurting
to
you.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening with your cat?
She's a grumpy old lady. I wanted to hold her.
Okay. What a pussy. Sorry guys. I'm sorry, I've been very distracted this week. Anyways, what were we talking about? So yes, thank you. DH personal, I think there is this operative presumption. This is what Wes is doing. This is what a lot of people do when they approach the text of Ezekiel. The assumption is made that he had to have seen something, that he saw something. And I don't know if that is the best explanation of what's happening in this text. I think it's just as likely that whoever's writing this is just making shit up. Making shit up to align with older imagery, older conventions and traditions from inherited religious expressions. It doesn't, the assumption that this has to correspond to something either in reality or, you know, in a hallucination or in some sort of induced state, I think is missing. I think it's missing the point, actually. And I think if we take a step back and say, yeah, just not necessarily, or maybe perhaps even not probably.
Are you referring potentially to the what I like to describe as the wait what reaction? Or this might be different.
What is the wait what reaction?
The wait what reaction is when somebody makes a claim that is very extravagant, and your response is, wait, what? It's really that simple.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I think that's right.
And the people that really just like fall into conspiracy extremely easily, they do not have this reaction. They never say, wait, what?
Yeah. No, that's fair. I'm just going to pick this up from the Rabid Atheist. I never could get this passage as anything intelligent related to understanding God. Yahweh's prophets seem to be making things up to be weird. Drugs, imagination, etc. Take your pick. I mean, so importantly, like when you gain a stronger perspective and understanding of the ancient Near Eastern background, it definitely does start to make a little bit more sense. It's just like I still think Dan McClellan has an excellent explanation of this passage. It is just like Yahweh's pimped out ride is what's going on here. Throne chariots were a thing. People recognized what a throne chariot was. Like a throne chariot was, it's like a super gaudy ceremonial platform that an ancient Near Eastern ruler would ride around on, right? Like this is a thing. So when this is just a super pimped out version of that. So when people, it wasn't just like crazy bizarre shit. There was a corresponding point of realism to this, which is part of why I think it's a little short-sighted to just go, man, he's super high. No, he's just imagining something that's already, you know, spectacular, that we already know and recognize in real life. Sorry. I'm off my soapbox now.
Saw that thing today. Would we describe it in the same way? Like, I'm not saying Ezekiel's getting it wrong, but I think, when we have these kind of very strange occurrences that we're exposed to, and we try to articulate them, we're going to use the terminology that we have. So we might say a spaceship, or we might say, I don't know, whatever the equivalent is, an animal.
You should invent terminology. Come on. Be audacious.
So, and I'll just say it again, this whole thread of where Wes is going with this presumes that Ezekiel actually saw something, right? And something that he couldn't explain, I think. And I don't necessarily think that's what's happening in this text. I think that the visions correspond to things in reality that people would have understood, but like amplified. So
we might talk about a cryptid or a robot, and that's because that's the box that we have to pull from. And Ezekiel's pulling from a cosmological world that has an idea of both, the physical, and he's describing animals, but also the spiritual. There's like a combination of that. And so I can't happen to think, I don't buy a lot of this stuff that's being dropped. I'm not convinced that some of it isn't the U.S. military itself trying to cover, but at the exact same time, could some of these be explained by these?
Wait a minute.
Well, Wes, I thank you for the skepticism of the truthiness of my government, because frankly, I hate it here. But
that's fair. By the same token, I don't know that. What is he saying here? Like, he's
go back a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like I want to hear this again.
Tap, stop making pictures of yourself with the robots.
I'm not.
We'll show some of those,
but there's
like a combination of that. And so I can't happen to think, I don't buy a lot of this stuff that's being dropped. I'm not convinced that some of it isn't the U.S. military itself trying to cover, but at the exact same time,
wait a minute. He's prepared to think that in this particular context, I'm just talking through this as I'm thinking it. In this particular context, the drop of because remember, we're talking about the alien files that dropped, as you said, Nitty, stemmed from an April Fool's joke.
One of them. There's all kinds of other stuff in there.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
This is cover, as if so that there is actually something there that the government is trying that is trying to deflect attention from. I don't know.
Hang on. I hate that I'm giving this traffic.
You're thinking about that, I'm going to look at a couple of member chats. Ninjester, who's been a member for 2 months, says you get a magnet, and you get a magnet, and you get a magnet. Everybody gets a magnet. Thank you. And Noise Ending, who's been a member for 5 months, says saying it's made up is very unmulder. You, Kip. Yes, I am. Look. Yeah, listen. Yeah. It is. I'm on T Fox all day. So
chat. We're not wrong when we're saying that this is. I'm not wrong. If you could put my screen up.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not wrong or making shit up when I say that they're equivocating a threat, an existential celestial threat, with literal human immigrants. Okay, I'm sharing my screen, Kip. That's what I wanted you to.
Oh, damn it! Sorry. Okay,
it's fine.
So
this is an officially released .gov page that you're about to see. They walk among us for 60 years. The U.S. government has kept a closely guarded secret. Now, Wes, you're never going to watch this, but go to this
They're
page.
doing the Matrix thing on this page.
Kind of. All right. So aliens have been walking among us, living in our neighborhoods and interacting us in our daily lives. This is some stuff I said before. They arrived under the cover of darkness, embedded themselves directly in our society. Countless presidents, congressmen, seniors, officials knew exactly what was happening. Instead of protecting American citizens, keep that, they chose to cover it up and even accelerate the invasion until one man finally had the courage to tell the truth. President Trump was the first to call out the real danger aliens pose to every American family and community and the future of our nation.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, look at this.
Are you...
These are criminal charges on humans that are from immigrated persons. And yeah, right? So they're literally marrying this scandal, right? This release of files with extra. This is dehumanizing, vile.
Yes.
Propaganda.
Yes, it is. This is a .gov page.
Yes. We are a fucking meme, Kip. And this is what disgusts me.
Hold on. What
is that
I
daily dose of wisdom? That is a daily dose of wisdom is tacitly or just is, well, let's talk about the weirds, the grays. They're making covering up these real life creatures.
Sorry.
They are so naive and in ignorance of what is actually going on with this bullshit. And it makes me furious.
You're killing TAP.
I'm sorry.
A .gov.
Whitehouse.gov/aliens.
My reaction, that's me. I'm what the fuck, guys?
Why are you like this? Why
are we like this? Bree, I'm well aware of that. It's just that, look, we release anti-Christian, Christian pushback content. You think we're not on a list? I mean,
hey, I'm in Canada.
I am the list.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Maybe I'm visiting the site because I'm into it. They don't know.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So hey, Christian channels, can you like help us out and address the dehumanizing of that part, please? Please.
Some of these be explained by these spiritual extraterrestrials that I do believe in, of cherubim and seraphim and angels and demons. I'm not excluding that either, but I would have to use...
He owns up to it at least.
Yeah. But he's not excluding it either.
Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Okay,
I give terms that I have within my grab bag to actually explain those, and maybe I don't actually have the proper vocabulary, if these things are real, to describe what's going on.
My takeaway from today is that Ezekiel saw an alien.
Oh, fuck me. I scrolled on this page and it got worse.
Both of them are like, man, you are not picking up what we were putting down.
So was he, hold on. Like, I mean, based on their reaction, it's like, okay, he said that because he was joking. But was he? Was he just like, if they're going to laugh?
I don't think they
If
were
they're gonna
laughing
laugh-
because they thought he was joking. I think they were laughing because they thought it was funny. But not because he was joking, because he was serious.
But he's laughing with them. Is he like, oh right, yeah, guys, I was joking the whole time. Ha 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 ha.
Wait, yeah, go back a couple
That
seconds.
Ezekiel saw an alien, I think.
I don't think that's what I was saying. Although there have been people in the past who I'm
maybe he
Definitionally,
realized that
it's
he
correct.
Just was like did not know
Yeah,
what was
sure.
going on. It was like I fucking don't know.
You know, if you just equivocate alien with beings that aren't human from another spiritual
Come
dimension.
on,
or
though. That's
something.
not what
I
when
know.
these conversations take place. That's not what they're doing. That's
I
just
know.
not. Okay.
They don't think about language. They just say shit. Yeah.
may have debated who have argued that exact same thing, but
they shall
Who
remain
you could be
nameless.
talking about, Wes?
who shall not be named.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I think that.
Oh, Billy Carson.
He's gotta,
That was a Billy Carson
this
joke.
So you've got to yes. When you are Westhoff, it's not a bad strategy. I'll say that. But when you are Westhoff, rule number one is always lean into the 8 minutes of internet fame that got you to where you are today. At every opportunity, make sure that nobody forgets that you sat across from Billy Carson and performed like the most, I guess, the most vapid debunking of all internet history. Because
that's a strong statement, man.
It's true. It is true. It is the lowest of hanging fruit. And for the fact that you have carved a career out of slapping around, the dumbest of ideas is just offensive. It just is. But I guess, that's the brand, right? Sorry.
Those things become so popular. Is it what I was saying before?
I'm fixing my shelf now that the other cat doesn't go up there as much anymore, so I'm giving him some room to breathe.
You shouldn't have said that out loud. I feel like that's you jinxed yourself.
Or like when we start to not believe in God, we start to believe in everything, and that's where you do get the descriptions of chariots of the gods kind of thing.
Are you talking to him or are you talking to me?
Go back. Go back.
All right.
That was a wait, what?
People in the past who I may have debated who have argued that exact same thing, but
they shall remain
you could be
nameless.
talking about, Wes?
who shall not be named.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I think those things become so popular. Is it what I was saying before? Like when we start to not believe in God, we start to believe in everything, and that's where you do get
what? No.
That was dumb.
That was the dumbest.
When you stop
can we just
believing in
repeat
God,
that?
you start believing in everything.
That is what he said.
Santa Claus, guys.
Except God,
all of a
apparently,
sudden,
for the record.
all of a
Like,
sudden,
you literally
right.
did a contradiction into it. Did I cut you off, Nitty? Were you making that point?
No, but that's yes. Guys, I'm convinced Santa, the Tooth Fairy, they're real. So I'm going to start extracting my teeth because I'm a little broke and reteaching my kids that Santa's actually real. So I'll be back.
Hail Santa.
Hail Santa.
I mean, that's not.
That was the dumbest jab at non-believers I think I've heard in a long time.
That's only because you believe in all of the reasons that make it seem dumb. And I guess you also believe, but slightly less, in all of the reasons that make it seem not dumb. It's an incredibly silly sentence. I guess the idea Like, how would we steel man that? How would we steel man?
You can't.
You start believing in everything when you stop believing in God or something. That was roughly what it was, right? I mean, I can go back.
Okay.
Well, it's so easy.
Hold on. Stop.
I stopped.
Thank you.
Me too.
The rabid atheist. I think this is a very important point. If Westhoff is the future of apologetics, then I think we're going to be fine.
I mean, yeah, but we said that about Kent Hovind, didn't we?
And we're fine. We're fine.
Do people believe in him? Kent Hovind has a body count.
People, I know. It's
So,
just, yeah,
but
I don't.
But you could easily say all right, because he's Canadian, he's probably shielded from the people in the American South who, when they start to become Christians, completely expand their worldview and conspiratorial thinking, right? And and expand it in ways that I'm sure he rejects, that get into like the Jewspiracy stuff, right?
Right. Yeah.
So like they go Candace Owens, right? They like, I just okay.
So before we continue, misinterpretations, guys, go and check out Marin's channel, Misinterpretations.
Yes.
I've been on her show a whole bunch
I was
of
a
times.
guest
So
recently.
yeah, all three of us have been on Marin's show. All three of us. It's true, and it's awesome. So please go and subscribe to Marin. 10 months. Wow. Oh, sorry. I need this requires
Word for word.
Word for word.
Word for word.
it's a little weird. I haven't done that yet. Let's get the
You know, honestly, just the wow, like
I
clip
know.
on its own
I
is
need
also valid, right?
Okay, I'm gonna
Word
make
for
one of
word.
those too. But we'll do the let's do because we're all about providing appropriate context here.
So when you say the book of Isaiah is intact, how similar is it to the book of Isaiah that's in the Bible?
So that one is fascinating. So this isn't true for all of the Dead Sea Scrolls, but when we discovered the Great Isaiah Scroll, previous to that, the earliest copy of Isaiah that we had was in the Masoretic text, which is in the Middle Ages.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it was literally 1,000 years. We literally pushed back our understanding of Isaiah 1,000 years. And the thing that really shocked scholars, like I said, this isn't true for all of the Dead Sea Scrolls, but one of the things that shocked them about Isaiah was that it was word for word identical to the Masoretic text.
Word for word.
Word for word.
Wow.
There we go. And Jer has linked to Marin's channel in the chat. Make sure you check it out, everyone, if you haven't already. So, by the way, I'd like to point out, I meant to point this out earlier. You guys noticed the decal on the base of all of their microphones. This is a broadcast of Apologetics Canada, their regular podcast. So
I see.
You know, I say it a lot, but I'll say it again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We can't. I can't be held responsible
You're
for
so
everything.
Canadian.
Yeah. Well, it's the national zeitgeist. All right.
No, that's why I think those things become so popular. Is what I was saying before. Like when we start to not believe in God, we start to believe in everything. And that's where you do get the descriptions of, chariots of the gods kind of thing, where you start reading Ezekiel or Isaiah and some of these a little bit more out there descriptions or Jacob's ladder going up to heaven. And through, once again, our science fiction lens, describing them as aliens or describing them as, extraterrestrial experiences, because that's the...
I mean, given the literal meaning of the phrase extraterrestrial, that's not necessarily inappropriate.
No, but that's not what he means.
Yeah, that's
it's not what he means. I think it's very important that we continue to come back to. God damn it, Tap. It's not what he's getting at. Anyhow,
that's the water we swim in to a degree with the podcast that we're listening to,
and stop peeing in the water,
or the movies that we're watching, or the popular world that is communicating that to us. So I'm sympathetic to people who jump to those conclusions, but I think there's an aspect of stepping back and going, okay, are you actually hypothesizing that because that's actually, you're coming up with that on your own, or are you just kind of taking in the world of not?
All of this is, I don't have a lot of sympathy for this kind of critique. Like,
I missed it because there was noise.
He's
What?
Saying he's basically saying like this is like an original thought sort of thing, and most thoughts are not original. If you only say original thoughts, you're not going to talk any. So, and when you do, it's going to be weird and off-putting, like generally speaking.
Natural materialism and a kind of science fiction-y lens that is leading you to draw some of those.
Like, I don't know what that comment that you just put on screen is, but
I will. You should say thank you.
Thank you.
All
right.
It says.
I didn't know
it basically means God bless you, Tab.
Oh, thank you.
Conclusions.
You know, Wes, I think I'd take it a step further too. I think you'd agree with this, that are you also willing to entertain these sci-fi, fantastical explanations as a way to avoid God?
Right. Yeah. Kick the can down the road.
Because I'm often shocked. Again, we were talking about this, that people are willing to entertain these idea of aliens and try to explain the entire Bible by these alien encounters instead of, being willing to encounter God and the possibility that there is a creator. And
wait, what? What is going
natural? He's basically saying that people use aliens like as explanations for things that they think God is the explanation for. So like anytime there's an angel, anytime there's something that seems
in the Bible,
that in the Bible, yes, that
right,
and like Jacob's ladder was an example that they gave.
Yes.
It's like it's like okay. I think they're both I just think that those things are not depictions of reality. I think if they are intended to, then they're just wrong. But maybe they're not even intended to be. But also they're just like clearly made up. Okay, it's not an attempt to avoid God, like explaining because that requires that you already believe that there is a certain level of reliability to the text. In order to explain away the text, while taking it literally, you have to take it literally.
Yes, exactly.
And if that's not how I would explain any of these texts.
No,
I would say
no.
They're not literal. They're not even necessarily intended to be
maybe not
figurative stuff.
Right? Yes. Very important point.
Some of them seem to be edited together like sort of Frankenstein-esque sort of, half one thing, half the other. That when you put it all together, it doesn't really make sense, but the vibes are there.
Yeah.
You are a part of the created.
Or the origin of life, right? Panspermia theory, that aliens seeded human life on Earth.
Which is what Dawkins...
Wait.
Dawkins...
That's not what Dawkins thinks.
Sorry. And I was just about to say, is that a credible theory that anybody actually thinks? Like, is that...
I'm going to say yes. I can't give you an example. Because it is in terms of like if you run the numbers, if you think that the odds of going around and like visiting planets are decent, which I kind of like do, like some other species. They don't have to like do it intentionally. Like they could have literally spat on the ground, got up, and left.
Right. Yes. Okay.
And then like their saliva could be the last universal common ancestor. There's no reason to proactively think. The only reasons to think that would be statistical modeling arguments of the prevalence of different like civilizations. All of that is like crazy hypothetical. It's all of the same reasons that simulation theory is very hypothetical, because you're acting as though you have this it's all. There's no actual evidence for it. It's all conjecture that kind of makes sense, like a little bit. So no, that's dumb. And what he is saying here, though, like the current sentence that we are interrupting, I'm pretty sure is him saying that Dawkins believes in panspermia. And the reason he is saying that is because Dawkins was Dawkins did an interview with Ben Stein, the dude in I think that's
I believe
right.
You're right. I believe it was Ben Stein.
And Ben Stein was not an honest actor, and in the thing he like asked him a bunch of creationist leading questions and asked him about panspermia, and like if you've seen Dawkins talk, you can tell he is bending over backwards to give a diplomatic but still technically reasonable response. And panspermia was sort of the response. It's also very clear that that is not his position. Like Dawkins Dawkins does not believe that the origins of life had to come from anywhere other than Earth.
Yes. I mean, it was a response to a direct challenge. And when you do watch the raw interview footage, it's absolutely
so
clear what is happening. Before we continue, guys, I have to. So Elira the Free has gifted. Shut up. Elira the Free has gifted 10 memberships to the channel. Thank you so much, Elira. How I have to point out that somehow Jillian continues to not have a channel membership here, so I don't. It's just it literally feels like it's just I mean, what can we do? We do?
You might have to accept the gifts of memberships. You have to set your account to accept it.
I'm
Jillian has been through this a bajillion times.
Where have you been, Nitty? Honestly,
it is. Yes. And the thing is, she did receive a gift of membership last weekend on a channel that she wasn't watching.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, no, I have successfully gifted her memberships. Personally, I have gifted her membership.
I feel
it's
dumb.
just that weirdly, she like it's like when you flip a coin, it has to land edge on and not go to heads or tails for Jillian to get a membership.
I believe I think that Jillian's chances of getting a membership would probably improve if she just didn't watch anything, honestly. Because right? I'm not that I'm suggesting that's something that Jillian should do, but I think that, I mean, that sort of seems to be that's the direction that's the way the algorithm seems to be leaning these days is anyways that's
advocated for that.
Thank you again.
That was ridiculous.
Elira for the very generous gift to my friends. I appreciate it.
It kicks the can down the road.
Yeah, it is. It's coming up with an alternate theory other than it could be anything other than God.
Anything but God.
forget the evidence, forget, the fact that we're just throwing stuff at a wall and seeing.
By the way, the thing that they're not talking about, the actual, corpus of ideas that fills this lot is abiogenesis. Abiogenesis is the thing that they are pretending is non-existent in the literature.
If it sticks, we have no, falsifiable theory one way or the other, but it couldn't possibly be God. When we look at
we have a lot of falsifiable theories. We falsified a lot of them.
The intelligent design in the universe. Well, of course, it mimics that it's intelligently designed, but maybe that's because aliens came here and seeded the life on Earth, which still doesn't explain, where do the aliens come from? I can't help but to think that if Satan and the demons, the principalities and dominions, if they're going to get you to waste your time, they're going to do that in any way possible. So that could be, the pursuit of goals and money and, looks maxing. It could be something, it could be anything. And it also could be having you spend your entire life savings and energy on trying to find Bigfoot.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
Bigfoot is a friend of mine. Okay. And I have definitely not AI generated images like the ones that Nibby showed earlier that demonstrate the likelihood of that, right?
Okay. Right. Yeah. So I think it goes without saying. Wesley Huff, you are a 9-year PhD candidate at the University of Toronto who's been working with scholars employed by the Department of Religious Studies. You should know better. Satan is not a thing. Satan is a development from the ancient Hebrew traditions, where a generic term assigned to a member of the Council of the Gods became associated with pure and total evil over a long period of time. So this is cultural literary development, and you should know better. This is okay. This is my disappointed face.
Oh,
I am
that's
disappointed.
what you always look at me like.
I don't know what to do with this when somebody who has invested the time and the energy and the resources into earning a PhD, which he still hasn't received, can say such stupid shit. It's disappointing. Press play.
It could be that too. Or it could be, just going down the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories that have to do with alien life. If they're going to get you to waste your time and not focus on living a self-sacrificial, God-honoring, Christ-centered life, they're going to do that.
That's it, eh? Okay.
We got to the end of a video. I muted myself.
Good for us. That was, I don't know, guys. Yeah, it's been an interesting night. The word that comes to mind is kind of soul-sucking. I don't know how you're feeling, but I don't know. I'm sad. I'm less happy now than I was when we started. But it's yeah, I don't know. What do you guys have thoughts?
I mean, I'm a grumpskate about if you don't believe God, you'll believe anything. I mean, bro.
Yeah.
You're an apologist. You know that's not true. Like you know.
You fucking know better. And like you should. I continue. I mean, it's the disappointed face. It's real, right? So, yeah. Tap, how you doing?
Oh, I'm you don't want to know.
Okay. All right. This is a weird way. This is a weird way to get to this point, but we have been streaming for over 2 hours, and we have finished. Oh, hey, let's do this because this makes me feel better. Thank you.
That's what I was doing.
Thank you, Tap.
Yeah.
We need it bigger. Make it bigger.
I'm doing the best that I can.
Really? Is that it? Why can't it go bigger?
Because
can we do? Oh, let's
listen. Stop saying that. It really makes me feel uncomfortable, and it gives me a lot of bad memories. But this is me. I've got an overthinking everything badge. I've got a size matters in the lab mug. Most of the rest of this is actually fairly powered by caffeine and curiosity. I will accept that. I will accept, and be kind also. Fucking yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. These are at least this one is one of Maxwell's equations. This is the definition.
Is it actually?
Yeah, that is
nice.
That's the definition of the Lagrangian.
Very nice.
And that is actually not Schrodinger's equation. They're missing a derivative on this side.
Oh dear.
And then there's the thing about wearing a hoodie. Chaos equals order divided by wearing a hoodie. That doesn't make any sense, but I like it. But there are others. There's also this one.
Oh, look at this! You're like running the show in this
right?
row.
Yeah,
wow.
Exactly.
I'll let Maya see that one.
And I've got a bunch of experiment in progress. Okay, we got people in the background that it thinks exist. Normalize your state. This is the content I need. I love it. But yeah, and then this was the original one that you guys have already seen, but the chat hasn't, which has the same mug.
Size matters in the lab. Streaming.
And this one, I'm wearing the bandolier.
Yes, you are. Oh, all right. Well, this is good. I mean, I thank you. Thank you, Tap. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
This one's super accurate though. Like my face here.
Yeah, right. It really is.
It's even got look at it closely. It's got the blue tint on the side of my glasses compared to front on.
Wow.
If you look right there is a blue tinge on the side.
I can't see it from this picture.
I can.
I'll take your word for it, dude. It looks great. It really does. Sweet. Thank you very much. All right. I think that's probably a wrap for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out with us. There's still almost 90 people watching, which is fantastic. I really
love
appreciate.
you.
Yeah, we do. We love all of you. You guys every second week come and spend your Saturday nights with us, which is humbling. So do you guys Nitty, let's do the bad science Sunday thing, because I know Maya may not be watching, but she's always listening. All right, who are you? Where are you? What do you do? And what's coming up?
Well, I am Nitty. I am over at Nitty. You can just look up Nitty on YouTube.
I tried it.
I do live commentary. Sometimes I show up on panels to talk about God, religion, Christianity, and its intersection with psychology and politics and things like that, and a little bit of philosophy here and there. So, yeah, it's a place for people to have a little bit of community, and meet other like-minded people and have like a Marvel spin on it and all kinds of other stuff, and we hang out. It's good. It's good. Thank you.
I will agree. It is good. But so I'm minimizing that, and like seriously, Jesus fucking Christ, Elira,
thank you, Chad.
has gifted another 10 memberships, and I need to check to see if it's broken. I'm looking. Do I see the okay, so we're at 9.
They were
yeah, that's it. So Nin Jester got one. I'm looking. Wow, it really is, right? Like, I mean, I just feel like Jillian's never getting one, but I am so grateful, Elira, for your generous support of the channel. By the way, guys, hold on, Tap, just before you say something. I've been binging Elira's playlist, which is full of all sorts of like really great music. She's got a workout playlist that I really like. So and I feel like she kind of gets me in terms of my style. So yeah, I appreciate that. And she is working on a custom song for the channel. I've heard samples, and I gotta say, and there's artwork, and it's fire, and it's incredible. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you again. Oh, hold on, before Nitty Tap was gonna say something first.
Was that the first or second 10 spot that Elira?
I'm pretty sure that was the second one. I checked the timestamp on that one. So yeah.
I thought, like, I couldn't remember the first, but then I went back and I saw a very particular post of Jillian's that I do remember you doing after you.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that they got their due.
Okay. I believe so. Jillian is still not green. So
yeah.
As per.
Unbelievable.
So, all right. Sorry, go ahead, Nitty.
Guard saw me. I mean, I did this interview forever ago on a channel called Unreligiously, and she's great. She talked to me about my experience in my higher control church a while ago. But yeah, go check her out. She engages Christian content that's like the vlogosphere, like those cringy like Christian couples, and she talks about like purity culture, marriage, and high control religious organizations. So yeah,
look at Nitty shilling every channel but his or Taps or mine. You're a good guy, Nitty.
We're already here.
That's fine.
Like and subscribe.
It's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. I like them religiously. It's good.
We gotta work on our community. We gotta really build it together. And
man, you know what? I know how you feel about this, but you mentioned it, dude. So this is
community. We're here for the community. We're here for the community.
You brought this on yourself, Nitty.
What the hell?
I deeply regret my decision now.
Wait, what the
Cap,
hell?
you didn't know about that?
Jesus. I could have sworn.
No, I'm confused because I posted in the chat and my name is Gray.
Oh. You're Gray now.
Weird.
You're one of
Yeah,
the
this is-
aliens.
Well, I
better-
posted a link, but it won't work. You know why it won't work?
No, is that important? Is it really?
I thank you, Andrew. Andrew posted the link because we have 90 people in the chat or something, or we have 81. And I want subscribers. I have no content, but look at me. Look at
That's
my
a lie.
gorgeous
That
face.
is a lie. There is content if you go and check out
It
the
is
chat.
not content.
Content
It is not content. It is collaborations.
Fucking
It is as
100% is.
it is that you are lying. You are lying. You're a lying liar who lies. Thank you, Andrew. But I can't post links because apparently I'm great.
I've had issues with that. Even on my own channel, it's been pissing me off.
You're a mod. I'm not a mod. That's my point.
Oh. That does make a difference.
Look, I am a very highly suggestible person. I'm just that is all.
What suggested that I shouldn't be a mod? That's what you're saying. Okay? You're saying that man, everybody be telling me that you can't trust them weasels, okay? And you know what? If Titan said it, that's fair. I've muted him in multiple chats, but no one else.
Holy shit. Tap. Oh wait, what's happening tomorrow?
Bad Science Sunday is happening tomorrow.
Who is on Bad Science Sunday tomorrow?
Why do you ask me these questions?
Ember is on Bad Science Sunday tomorrow, everyone. Ember knows everything. So go.
We're cutting you off.
Or go.
Come to Bad Science Sunday tomorrow. Show up to Bad Science Sunday tomorrow. It is at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. It's great.
It's the best. It is the best show. So everybody needs to come out. And yes, Tommy, Ember is on Bad Science Sunday tomorrow night, and we are very excited about that. Even Tap is very excited about that. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming out. As always, Nitty and Vandy, I appreciate you being here. But yes, I will say it, but it's my show, and I get to say it. You yeah, you did. So without further delay, it's Saturday night, it's 9:30. Stay safe, be good, and as always, I didn't cue this up. I don't have the outro, so I have to find where the fuck is shut up.
You did. Where's my? I was sitting here being very.
Yes, you were. Okay, fine. Hot take 5.